You testified that Mr. Epstein stole large amounts of money from you. Is that correct?
Yes, I did. That's every statement.
How much he stole?
Well, I didn't know he was stealing till after we discovered that he was a crook.
Does $46 million sound like an approximation of the amount that you were alerted to?
But it was at least $100 million.
Does that represent the grand total of the amount that Mr. Epstein stole from you?
I don't know. I don't think I'll ever know.
You did not end up pressing any charges against Mr. Epstein for the theft of your funds. Could you briefly explain to me why, again, you decided not to? Did your advisors have come to you with any fear of retribution from Mr. Epstein if you threatened litigation over the theft of your funds? Would you say that you were heavily involved in the operations of the company and its related entities?
Heavily isn't a big enough word.
Could it be described that you like to micromanage what was going on through your companies and your corporation?
No. That isn't how I would describe my involvement. And I don't think people that I worked with ever described me as a micromanager. But I was involved in so many things in the business. I love the business.
And did you ever face any criticism from your corporation or its related entities about allowing Mr. Epstein to handle finances in any way?
We never handled business finances, and no one in the business was critical of Jeffrey handling, his responsibilities to me personally.
No one ever brought any concerns to you at all?
Not that I recall.
I want to circle back again to some testimony you provided earlier. You testified that Mr. Epstein stole large amounts of money from you. Is that correct?
Yes, I did. That's every statement.
And I can't recall, did you know some partial amount of how much he stole?
Well, I didn't know he was stealing till after we discovered that he was a crook. And my wife's attorneys told me about
Not what they told you,
Okay.
what you understood.
What I understood. I only understood what they told me. So I didn't discover it or count it or whatever one would do. That's the essence of your question.
Does $46 million sound like an approximation of the amount that you were alerted to after the fact?
I don't remember specifically initially. Abigail just told me this is
No,
really
not what Abigail told you,
Okay.
what you understand.
what I understood. There was a large amount of money, and I didn't know the specific amount when it was first raised. And subsequently, I found out that it was at least $100 million.
Does that represent the grand total of the amount that Mr. Epstein stole from you?
I don't know. I don't think I'll ever know.
Do you, understanding that you found out he stole largely after the fact, were you able to piece together how he was able to accomplish this theft of you?
No.
You never figured out if he was, say, embezzling funds of some sort, or how he would be allegedly embezzling funds of some sort?
No.
And you testified earlier that you did not end up pressing any charges against Mr. Epstein for the theft of your funds. Could you briefly explain to me why, again, you decided not to?
Advice of advisors. Advice of advisors.
And to be clear, you never suspected any wrongdoing until you ultimately knew. Is that correct?
Correct.
Are you aware of any advisors fearing any type of retribution from Mr. Epstein if you pursued litigation over the theft of your funds?
Say that again.
Did your advisors have come to you with any fear of retribution from Mr. Epstein if you threatened litigation over the theft of your funds?
No, I don't remember that at all.
Are you aware of Ghislaine Maxwell having any role in the theft of your funds?
No.
I want to move now to the New York City townhome, 9 East 71st Street. I believe you first purchased that home before Mr. Epstein lived in it. Is that correct?
Correct.
Do you remember the time period in which you would have bought it? Best guess?
I don't know, 5 or 10 years before. It was a school. And then the remodeling took 3 years. And so I don't remember when it was. But I'm guessing it was, I don't know,
And
in the 80s sometime.
excuse me. And you said 5 to 10 years before. 5 to 10 years before what exactly?
Before I met Jeffrey.
Okay. Did you ever live in this house yourself?
I described I visited it, but I never lived in New York, really. I hate New York.
When are you first aware of Mr. Epstein moving into that mansion?
Well, he moved in sometime after I sold it to him, but I don't know when that was.
Would you be able to best guess when you sold the house to Mr. Epstein?
It would have been after 1993.
Okay. Are you aware that the deed to the property did not officially change hands to Mr. Epstein until the mid-2000s?
No?
Do you recall how Mr. Epstein purchased this house from you?
Wrote a check, presume.
And the sale of this townhome was at the time that Mr. Epstein was managing your personal finances. Is that correct?
Correct.
Is it possible that Mr. Epstein sold the house to himself without your knowledge?
No, I would know, or I know, and of course, he bought it.
Did he approach you to buy that home?
Yes.
Do you recall approximately how much money you sold that townhome to Mr. Epstein for?
I think about $20 million.
Do you recall what the market value on that home was at the time?
I believe it was $20 million.
So you believe you got a fair deal for selling that home?
I believe so, yes.
It's been recently reported that your company, or I guess technically one of your subsidiaries, the 2 Inc., was transferred to Jeffrey Epstein's financial trust company in or around 2001. Do you have any knowledge of that happening?
I don't know what 2 Inc. is, and I have no knowledge what it did.
2 Inc. wasn't one of your clothing brand subsidiaries?
It was called Limited 2. That was a business that was part of the company. That's the only thing it means to me.
Did you have any of your subsidiaries of your company transferred to Mr. Epstein's personal business side control?
I don't think so.
We previously, we'll switch gears on you again. We previously mentioned accusations from Maria Farmer, and there were a subsequent set of allegations from another individual. Are you aware of who Virginia Giuffre is?
No. Familiar name, but I've heard it, but don't connect it to anything.
Did you ever have any sexual contact of any kind with Miss Giuffre?
No. Absolutely. How could I have contact with somebody I don't even know?
Miss Giuffre has accused you of performing sexual acts with her multiple times. You dispute these allegations?
She must be confused. No, it never happened.
Did Mr. Epstein ever bring up Miss Giuffre to you?
No, not a familiar name.
Ever mention Miss Giuffre giving you a massage?
No,
Did Miss Maxwell ever bring up Miss Giuffre to you?
no.
What about her former maiden name, Virginia Roberts? Does that ring a bell to you?
Never heard.
I want to return to some things we discussed earlier in the day about travels with Mr. Epstein. I believe it was your testimony that Mr. Epstein was only on your corporate jet when you were present. Is that accurate?
Yes, to my knowledge.
And to your knowledge, I believe it was your testimony earlier that there would be surprise parties in which the jet was traveling to a location for one of those parties, but you could not recall Mr. Epstein being at the party. Is that correct?
Correct.
If Mr. Epstein was not attending the party, what were the purposes of his travel with you on your corporate jet?
I don't know.